KTN.
Let's talk politics now. The Orange Democratic Movement has reaffirmed its commitment to the broad-based government, declaring it is in to stay.
In a decisive first sitting of the party's Central Management Committee since the passing of Raila Odinga, members not only charted the way forward, but also formally endorsed Siaya Senator Dr. Oburu Odinga as the party's interim leader.
That's right. It was a meeting laden with symbolism and resolve, marking the dawn of a new chapter for the two-decade-old movement, long defined by the late Raila Odinga's political legacy.
Jeff Kirui reports.
The Orange Democratic Movement ODM convened its first Central Management Committee meeting under the stewardship of interim party leader Dr. Oburu Odinga to chart the way forward amid wrangles that have stalked the 20-year-old political powerhouse in the recent past. The session stepped in both reflection and resolve, sought to map out the party's future amid internal divisions that have shadowed it since the controversial decision to work with President William Ruto under the broad-based government.
As the newly appointed acting party leader, I have chaired the meeting.
Party Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, a man who until recently has been among the vocal critics of ODM's cooperation with the Kenya Kwanza administration, delivered the party's statement.
We reiterate the commitment of the party to the broad-based government until 2027, a relationship guided by the 10-point agenda entered into for the sake of peace and stability of the country.
But the unity within ODM remains delicate, and even before the passing of party leader Raila Odinga, fault lines had already begun to appear, with two camps pulling in different directions. One faction, led by Sifuna, questioned the wisdom of partnering with President Ruto's UDA, while another, largely composed of Raila's loyalists, stood firmly by the cooperation agreement.
It takes time to also see us as a fabric built from diverse material, originating from everywhere across the country, which predictably means that we may not always speak the same language, but we certainly know how to avoid the pitfalls of division that may happen on our path.
Raila's death left an unmistakable void, a leadership vacuum in a movement so long defined by his charisma and political gravitas, and with no clear heir apparent, the party turned to his elder brother Dr. Oburu Oginga to steady the ship with his interim appointment endorsed during today's meeting.
Let us resist the temptation to scatter in despair or to fight over his political inheritance, as leaders often do when giants fall. Raila's true inheritance is not a name or a position, but a mission. That mission is to continue the struggle for a Kenya that works for all its children, regardless of tribe, class, or creed.
In a bid to rekindle unity and celebrate its storied journey, ODM announced that the ODM at 20 celebrations will proceed as planned from November 14th to 16th in Mombasa, an event expected to reaffirm the party's resilience and reimagine its future. Jeff Kirui, KTN.
Well, thanks, Kirui, for that update on that Central Management Committee meeting, the first of its kind in the post-Raila era in ODM. Well, only time will tell if ODM will withstand the infightings and remain united, or it will be divided.
Well, it's obviously for the bigger picture, obviously, is looking at how Kenya is going to move forward. And if they can put their egos away, I think that will be a good litmus test in terms of seeing where we can go. I'm just hoping we're going to be invited to that ODM at 20.
Interesting. Well, we're having our own at 35. Let's take a short break on that particular note. We'll be back with much more information for you, including...
Coming up, horror in Mai Mahiu, Naivasha after a